Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you are going to watch this video. We are just here again. It has been a while that since we have come online here. We are just here to talk about the release of Rufai, that is the ex Kaduna State governor, and of which, because as we all know, the news is a trending news online at the moment, because we all know that his mother has just passed on for these few days. So the federal government of Nigeria, those who are detaining him, that the ICPC, have not decided to release him so that he should go home and take care of the mother. Because there is nothing in this life that more important when we are talking of family. Because mother is very, very supreme, as we all know. Because as you can also see in the picture in the front of this video, you can also see how the way the mother prayed for him, and it has been a very beautiful story between him and his mother. Because a lot of people have been saying that Rufai loved his mother so much, and we can also see the way he has been taking care of his mother. So, which I believe that everyone who has a mother will also do. And it's very, very unfortunate that he has come to this stage, or has come to this, as we know today, that his mother is no more. So, and it's very unfortunate that his mother passed on when he did not see him to complain to. Because sometimes when they at old age come like this, so when you are seeing our mother, once upon a time we were children to them, and we can also see that once upon a time again, because things will turn around, so they will now also be the children that we are going to be taking care of. So you see that the world is just vice versa. So it's very, very unfortunate that today the mother is no more. So at least we sympathize with the entire family, and may the soul of the departed, may she rest in peace, according to what we used to say. Because as of today, you know that now the federal government of Nigeria has said that they have released Mala Rufai, grant him a bail for compassionate bail. That compassionate bail is what most people have been complaining to, that what is the meaning of that compassionate bail, because they did not understand the meaning of that compassionate bail. Does it mean that maybe after the funeral of the mother, will it be going back to the detention, or what is going to happen? Or will he now just leave? Will the federal government allow the case just to die like that? Of which, that is what we are here to discuss right now. If you have any idea of what the federal government is going to do, maybe they are going to pardon him after the funeral of his mother. They will say that Malab Rufai has no case to answer, that is now discharged and acquitted, that he should go. That is what we are here to discuss. So if you have any idea of what it is really going on, please kindly drop it on the comment section so that we can all discuss it. Sometimes when we are talking like this, in life, when anybody passes on, it's not something that we will just say, no, thank God it's like that, because it's something that we must consider, and it's something that when we see those that are happy, so we must be happy with them, and those that are mourn, so we also mourn with them. So at this junction, we mourn with the entire family of Mr. Rufai, that is the ex-Kaduna State governor. So at least because we know it's not easy at this time with them now. Whether maybe can I be what more? Well, I don't know. So no matter what is going to be, whether maybe old or young, so nobody will be happy to see such a thing happen. I will be saying glory to God. Because although there's nothing one can do, so whatever has happened has happened. what we are now saying that now, since the federal government of Nigeria has released Mr. Nasser El-Rufai to go home for the ceremony of his mother, will he go back again after the funeral, or what will the federal government do? So that is what we don't really don't just know. Press on my mind is always on my mind. Well, thank you. So please, this is what we are saying here is about El-Rufai. That is the because we know that the federal government of Nigeria just arrest him or lay some allegation which we cannot, because we can also say that as for today, all is still allegation, no how matter what. So it's still allegation that the federal government of Nigeria are laying upon him, because it was in our country also that a man in a particular party who said that anyone that belongs to APC, all your sin will be forgiven. So we know that El-Rufai is one of the opposition party who has now been strongly that is saying that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu must leave power. So with that, we don't really know if that is the reason, or that is why the federal government of Nigeria are now going against him to say that maybe he has some case to answer. And many people have been coming out to say, yes, El-Rufai, when he was in power, he did so many things to so many people. So such is life. So whatever you are doing in life, there are those who will like it, and there are those who will also hate it. So you can never be in love with everybody, especially when you are in power. I need to go to dinner. Okay, thank you so much. But if I'm invited, I think I will come with you also. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please, I don't eat everything, and eat and reserve for me. Thank you so much. So that is what we are saying about El-Rufai. El-Rufai, that is the Kaduna State governor. And people have so many reactions. People have been saying that no, when he was the governor of Kaduna State, I did so many things. And there is also a case of allegation. People say that the way he ruled Kaduna State, the money he used, people will always complain. You see, especially when you are talking of government matter, it is very, very, very something that it's not something you will say that yes, this case is a simple case, because no how matter what, just as I said before, you cannot certify everybody, and people must talk about whatever you are doing, especially when you are in power. So this is exactly what is happening to Mala El-Rufai today. And now, since he has decided to move out of APC to join the ADC, now the federal government of Nigeria now use that opportunity to say, now you have a case to answer, which the ICPC, but first and foremost, it was with the DSS. After the release from the DSS custody, then it was also arrested by the ICPC. Now, since he has just lost his mother, the ICPC has now said that he should go home and prepare the burial ceremony of his mother. He should go home for compassionate release. So what is the meaning of this compassionate release? This is what we are asking. We want to know the meaning of that compassionate release. Does it mean that after the funeral he will now go back to the cell again, or what is the federal government of Nigeria going to do about his case? We all know that this man is an opposition party, and as we can also see that today the federal government is not happy to see that maybe any political party, any other political party growing wider, because they want to make sure that all the opposition party have no power, have no strength before 2027 to bring out any political presidential candidate. And we all know that El-Rufai was among those who stand with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu when he was vowed for this position, because El-Rufai stand with him and said that come rain, come shine, he will stand with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But as of today, we don't really know what go on, and nobody can tell exactly what bring this dispute that they are having. Why Malam El-Rufai decided to leave President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and said that he's no longer with the APC government. So this is a very big confusion that is going on. So and we can also see that even when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was vowed for this position, during then the ex-president of Nigeria, which is the late President Muhammadu Buhari, then they also use one system or the other to say that now they are now changing currency. I can remember vividly, this El-Rufai was among the governors in the northern part of Nigeria, including the other man also who also have a case with the AFCC, that is Yaya Bello of Kogi State, who also said that no matter what President Muhammadu Buhari is going to do, the money changing or money whatever they call it must remain in circulation, that they must still use that money, because then everybody was thinking that the late president is going to use that to punish the current president, so that the money will not flow in the days of election. But where we all can also see that what really went on in the days of election. I said Julian birthday. Well, okay. Thanks and happy birthday too. Chief Trust, I am your biggest fan. Thank you so much. Please don't hesitate to also like this video, and as you are commenting, thank you so much. I really appreciate. Do you do the natural obligation shot? No, of course no. So those are some of the things that is bringing El-Rufai, these disturbances that we are seeing today, that the federal government is annoying with him. As we always do here, because you can see that now, since the federal government of Nigeria has not given him chance to go home and prepare the funeral for his mother, a lot of people have been reacting. There's a lot of reaction. People have been asking questions. What goes on after this funeral? Will he be coming back to detention again? What, or is he going to be discharged and acquitted? What will be the federal government reaction? Because since he has been at home for the past hours, we are seeing the different group of people. As a politicians, there must be these all those political allies coming to see him, just to say a condolence words to him. And there's also a video of this our brother from the east, that is Amechi. We all know that they are all the same ADC party. We can see them together in that video. They are all coming to say sorry to him, and of which I said before, no matter what, when you see somebody that is in pain, please always feel that person take that person as your own, and don't hesitate to say sorry to him, because tomorrow may be him, today may be him, tomorrow who knows is going to be the next. So don't think that maybe this life is just all is well with everybody. So when you see someone that is happy, please always consider happy with him. And when you see those who are also mourning, please mourn with them, because this life has no duplicate. Because we can see that many people are now saying that why did the federal government of Nigeria, why do they release him to go? Does it mean that they are just leaving him to go like that? Well, we cannot say what the federal government of Nigeria, what they had in heart, or the main reason of them leaving him is just because he lost his mom. So to me, I believe that that is just the reason. Please, if you are just joining us for the first time, please like our page. It is just free. And if you also have any contribution to drop, you can also drop your comment here. Then I will read it out so that we can also talk about it here together. Thank you all for joining up to this extent. So I love you guys too. We all know that he said, you know, a lot of reaction have been coming of this Malam Rufai release, because the first reaction we are going to be taking here is from Henry William, who said compassionate ground how, meaning he will return back after the burial, which I also asked before, which we don't really know what will be the real meaning of this compassionate release. I said, but wait to e come be like say dis man dey fight for detention. Well, who know, as even person wey dey even get freedom sef, even dey things even dey hard for am, not to even talk of say person wey dey for detention, because detention na where people no dey like to go, because na where people no, you no fit pray say you wan go detention no how matter what, because we know the game that the federal government of Nigeria is playing with El-Rufai. So the main issue is just because you know that El-Rufai is a big political force in Nigeria. So now they are now using that system of detention to make sure that he does not participate in the next coming election, because you know El-Rufai has vowed that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not be returning to office come 2027. But you know, as politicians, being at the ruling party, they have all what it takes to make sure that they weaken that his force. You know, because El-Rufai has been one of the vocal person who has been speaking against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu under many. They were in the same group, or they were in the same party together, and they were very good friends. But that does not deny him of saying the truth, because a lot of Nigeria are going through today, because the condition of the whatever everybody is going through under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not easy. And the worst thing that now nobody can even come out now to protest and say, look at where the increase in the fuel in the fuel pump, there is the fuel price. Now the electricity is a very big problem. The Aso Rock has electricity, or that is, they have the power, they have the solar system that they are using. That now they now cut off themselves from the power sector, which the public are using. The Aso Rock is now using a solar system. So if we the citizens, if we like, we have light to, even though we don't get light to, that one now not concern them. So now as far as they don't get solar when they use, so they not the fee for the people again. That's now one of the big problem where we face. Even for the people now to even come out to protest, now big problem. Nobody is even ready to come out to protest in anything at all that the federal government of Nigeria is doing. You see that everybody just take it as a well, now the normal thing. After all, we know say na so it go happen, and I will tell you say na the war wey dey happen for Iran, na the war wey dey happen for America. Wetin concern Iran and America, despite that Nigeria is not an island alone, because at least we are using the same capital market. But if we are talking of that, what is the solution that the Nigeria government is using to help the citizen if really they care for the people? So this APC government, you can even see that the El-Rufai of our China television, there was an interview he did yesterday when a certain man was trying to defend the APC government, trying to say that yes, the federal government of Nigeria, that is led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, have provided a lot of jobs, have do this. When El-Rufai, that is not this El-Rufai, the Kaduna State governor, that is the El-Rufai of China television, now question him that where did you get this your data? We are saying, where does this data come from? So the man he was so surprised that he cannot even explain himself. So this is why we are saying that today, any person coming to defend APC in anywhere, you must be foolish to defend APC, because if you are not foolish enough, you can never defend the APC. So that is the big problem we are having today. Well, let us not deviate from why we are here, because why we are just here, it is just because of El-Rufai today. You know, sometimes when we are talking like this, because they say na talk na they bring talk dey come out, because na El-Rufai matter na it bring us come here. And as the federal government of Nigeria, as they say, they don release am make e come house, make e come take care of the mother. And now we dey ask now, if after taking care of the mother finish, will he still be going back to the detention, or the federal government will leave him and say that he has no case to answer? Those are some of the things wey we dey talk for here. These are evangelist Joseph Ilesami. He come talk say, as Malami come dey gentle like this, like a lion, after God na APC government, we all know, because after God the next thing is government. Even now sef, the way e even be now sef, e even come be like say the government sef dey even come get power pass God, as we dey see am now. He said El-Rufai is a weak man. Well, that is what we cannot really say because my brother, you no go fit talk say El-Rufai na weak man, because why you go talk say El-Rufai na weak man when the federal government of Nigeria, when they get everything? So when you dey talk say El-Rufai na weak man, Rufai na e no dey power. That's per se, maybe he may be a politician, but at least the people when he get the main keep the main political power, na dem dey for power. So El-Rufai, no how matter wetin they go, anything when they go talk against her, na just for him to accept, because there's nothing he can do. So he cannot do anything. So for you to say it's a weak man, well, that is your whole point be that. He said sparing Jane. He said he's going back to jail after the funeral. Well, now you talk about that. Now the question when we want make we hear whether if they go back or if they go back. Tinubu still remain the number one in the country. He said yes and it's done, and he said no, it is done. Well, he remain the president based on who he is, Abi. But they said law does not recognize emotion. No, we are not talking about maybe motion now, because this is not about motion here. So this is about someone who has just lost his mother. But sometimes we are not saying that at least those people they get who they how they take they because if not some people now, they not go even care if you like make you lost whoever it may be, so they not go even care for them. This one Olorundajo Segun, that's Olorundajo Segun. When he come talk, say know when he reach your elastic point, otherwise you will break the kudos to ICPC for the compassionate gesture. Because wetin this our brother they talk now, say because when El-Rufai was in power, he does not listen to any sympathy message at all. So he must do whatever he wants to do. But this is what he has to be aware that I first talker, I say sometimes when you are in pain, when somebody dey in pain, you go make who dey feel pain, you will help am, give am some advice. Maybe that's not the time when he need you most. So well, I hope we got something for here. As we don't read and reach now today, I just want to thank every one of you for joining. Thank you, and God bless you, and have a very good evening. Thank you all for watching, and bye bye for now.